It's game 2 of night 2 of the 41st District Tournament. Frankfort High and Great Crossing coming up next here on Cable 10. Bush Joyner, the coach for Frankfort. Welcome, folks, to F.D. Wilkinson Gymnasium here on Ewing Street in downtown Frankfort. I'm Clint Goins, joined by Jason Hyatt. And tonight we've got Frankfort High on their home floor, but this is the district tournament, so technically a neutral floor. They're going to take on Great Crossing. Here's how Frankfort High made it this far. Last night they played the Royals from the Frankfort Christian Academy, and that guy right there, Micah Souders, pitched in 36 points.
Yes, Micah went for 36. Brother Noah went for 18, and the Royals really put up a fight. But you see Jordan Blythe, he had about 20 and a couple of threes from Tracy, but it was Caleb Hack was the guy. He had 37 for the Panthers to lead them to a victory.
They won by 7, but it was a very close game. And as I mentioned in the last game, the Royals were without the service of Femi Obiladon, who I said transferred. That's not true. He did not transfer. He is just at the Gatton Academy down in West Kentucky, where I'm told, I don't really know anything about this, but apparently that's where really smart kids go to school for a little bit. So he couldn't play, and who knows, he may have made the difference for the Royals, but nonetheless, Frankfort High prevails, and here they are, ready to take on the Warhawks of Great Crossing.
Yeah, they've played twice already this year. Great Crossing sweeping, of course. Great Crossing went undefeated in district play this year. 79-57 was the first matchup. That one was at Great Crossing. Got a little worse when Frankfort came home, 68-33 in the rematch. So then to get that turned around, Frankfort wants to have a chance here in this semifinal matchup.
Yes, there's the Frankfort High student section. It's going to be rough for Frankfort High because, as we have mentioned before, they really don't have a true center. Carter Gilbert is their leading rebounder, and he's about maybe 6'2", maybe. But Great Crossing has a little bit more height than Frankfort High does, and both teams have about 4 seniors. That's about it. Frankfort High has 3 seniors. Great Crossing has 4 seniors, but Great Crossing is led in scoring by a freshman, and we'll get to him in just a little bit. Right now we're about ready to do the starting lineups. For Frankfort High, Jordan Blythe gets the start. And then 13, Caleb Hack. Hack is their leading scorer for the season. Blythe is second. 14, Ashton Austin. 23, Charlie Ellis. Will he ever graduate? 32, Carter Gilbert. And that's your starting 5 for Frankfort High. They're coached by Butch Joyner. They come into this game with a win-loss record of 12-16. Great Crossing, by the way, they come in here at 24-6. Vince Dawson wears number 1. He's their leading scorer.
Just a freshman, too, for the Warhawks.
So Junius Burnell, number 5, also just a freshman. Number 11, Gage Richardson, also just a freshman. Ty Skierman, he's a senior at 22. And at 24, another freshman, Michael Moreno. That's 4 freshmen starting.
Yeah. Buckle up, 41st District. It's going to be a long ride.
Yes, they're going to be the team for the next 3 or 4 years.
I can remember last year, number 24, Malachi Moreno, the first time we saw him just as an 8th grader. And it was like, you could just tell that kid's going to be coming along. Of course, this name sounds familiar. Younger brother of Michael Moreno, who played at Scott County, went on, is at Eastern Kentucky now.
Yes.
Fun fact for Malachi Moreno, on the season coming into this game, in 30 games, he has scored 359 points and has 360 rebounds.
Wow.
For an average of exactly 12 and 12.
Marino, speaking of which, he scores. Great crossing comes out here. Was a token full court press. They fall back. Blythe with the basketball. And we're going to get a...
5 seconds closely guarded.
Is that what it was? Okay, I guess so. No foul called. That's a look at Steve Page, the coach for Great Crossing. Richardson over to Burrell. Richardson will shoot. Burrell gets the rebound.
Gage Richardson.
Skierman for 3. In and out, but Vince Dawson, their leading scorer, puts it up and in.
Be prepared for number 11, Gage Richardson, shooting the 3. He leads the team in attempts. He's put him up over 100 shots from three-point land this year. 47% for Gage Richardson.
Wow. From the 3.
Yes.
Wow.
He has made 50 three-pointers this year.
Junius Burrell must be their point guard. Richardson over there again, standing alone. Panthers in a 2-3 zone, and Dawson with it. Back to Burrell. Richardson back to Burrell. Dawson, he will penetrate but kick it back out.
Patient offensive possession for the Warhawks. They, tried some things, looked in, nothing was there, kicked it back out. Now they're going to reset. Of course, no shot clock in high school basketball, so you can do that.
Almost stolen by Ellis, but Richardson again. Skierman puts it up. No good. They're letting them play underneath. But we got a tie up there between Gilbert and Marino.
That's the kind of fight you're going to have to see out of Gilbert tonight if the Panthers want to have a chance. See Austin in there battling for it. And finally, once Gilbert got his paws on it, he was not letting go.
Well, Frankfort High so far has had 3 possessions and 3 turnovers.
Yeah, it's hard to score if you can't get a shot.
So Burrell's going to take the ball out of bounds. Marino, that was almost too easy. Ashton Austin did the best he could there. Picks up the foul.
And if you're Coach Joyner, I'm saying that's the last time we're going to be seeing that. You've got to, next time you get a chance at a timeout or a dead ball, work up something to put an end to that. You can't have Moreno just standing right in front of the rim and then throwing it in on an inbounds pass like that. Whatever you've got to do, if you push him off the blocks, whatever, but that can't happen.
Hits both his free throws. Blythe guarded by Richardson. Looks like they're running a man-to-man. The Warhawks are. Hack over to Carter Gilbert. And that ball swatted away, but Ellis somehow makes lemonade out of lemons.
Almost lost it up at the free throw line, but hung with it.
Nice pass to Moreno. And some good hands in there by somebody. Blythe takes it to the hole. Couple of good possessions for the Panthers. Burrell, Richardson, I'm waiting for him to pop a three, but that shot's no good, but Skierman puts it in. Nobody blocking Skierman out.
Those are frustrating when you just give up those easy ones that they don't really have to work for.
Ashton Austin with it now, guarded by Dawson. Blythe guarded by Burrell. Good use of the goal as a defender to keep Dawson from blocking that ball.
We saw a great crossing with a patient possession earlier. This time it was Frankfurt's turn. Able to work the ball around, so they got a good play down low for Blythe, and he was able to finish.
Dawson up close, draws the foul, missed the shot. He'll go to the line. Here's a look at the previous play. He goes underneath there. Gets two. Good play by Jordan Blythe. Frankfurt High led by a bunch of juniors. And here's a sophomore coming in. Jacob Tracy enters the game. But the Warhawks apparently led by a bunch of freshmen. And when you can go 24-6 on the year with a bunch of freshmen, that's John Calipari level there. But even harder because they're not college freshmen. These are high school freshmen. These guys can't even drive yet.
There's another up and under. This time it's Hack.
Yes. We're going to have our first sub into the game here. It's out of bounds.
Ooh.
And Jeremiah Godfrey is going to check in for the Warhawks. He's a sophomore as Burrell goes to the bench.
That should have been Frankfurt's ball. It looked like Charlie Ellis had it. So great crossing, poked it away.
Yeah, that was a bad call, I think. Skierman thought about it. Dawson with the floater. Still a 4-point game. No backcourt pressure this time. Blocked by Marino.
Well, we saw Hack hit some of those floaters last night. That's not going to work quite as well this evening with the likes of Moreno and now Jeremiah Godfrey in there.
Dawson puts it over Blythe. I keep waiting for Richardson to put up another 3. I think he's 0 for 3 so far, but you know, if he's shooting 47%, one's got to fall shortly, right?
Yeah, I think, you know, my assessment to this point would be is Hack lines up a 3. He's patient, just like the rest of the team is. He's not going to force anything. Wait for his shot. That's probably why he shoots such a high percentage. Is he doesn't just, you know, throw him up there. He waits for the right moments.
Smart play there by Dawson to throw it off of the defender. Spearman to Dawson to Marino, and he cannot get it to go down.
I don't know if it's, you know, which way to go with that. Is it impressive that he got 3 straight rebounds, or is it
not
disappointing
so
that
he missed three
from
straight?
3 from right in front of the rim? How's that even possible?
Maybe he wanted to draw the foul on Hack. Maybe that's what it was.
No mission accomplished.
Frankfort High has committed 3 team fouls. The Warhawks yet to commit a personal foul.
Moreno just a 51% free throw shooter.
Proved it there. Richardson, you know, Mr. Crow in the truck, I would like to see that again. Let's see. Is Richardson? I don't know that he committed a foul.
I think he got him with the body just a little bit.
Yeah,
now,
but you have the right to maintain your position. All he did was jump in the direction he was already going. Here it is again.
That's a foul.
Well, the refs seem to agree with you.
Or maybe I agree with the ref.
Well, in that regard, it is a foul because they said so.
It's true. It's all that counts in the end.
Dawson stops and pops. No good. That's going to be off of Velez, but turn around, makeup call maybe, shall we say.
Well, you know, under a minute now. Frankfurt's down by 5.
They've kept it close here.
A lot of momentum swings can happen in the final 30 seconds of a quarter.
Three-point bucket will be nice, but Gilbert, he will do the deed.
Well, I can't say I saw a 3-point shot from Carter Gilbert.
I didn't
on
either.
My radar there, but splash.
That's right. As Joe Dean would say, string music. Cuts it to a 2-point game with half a second. Didn't get it off in time. Here's a look at some inside action from both teams as we go to the break. There's Dawson with the tip in. A nice assist from Moreno to Dawson. Reverse layup by Blythe. Reverse layup by Hack. First quarter's over. Back with more here on Cable 10.
Here at David Tolles Auto Pro, we know if people are driving right now, it's only for the most important reasons. And if their car breaks down, we need to get it back on the road. At Auto Pro, we want you to rest assured that we're doing everything in our power to keep you safe. We follow all recommended COVID-related safety guidelines when handling your vehicle. Our lobby and facilities are completely clean and sanitized every night, and we have touchless credit card processing. We appreciate your trust in these difficult times, and we want to thank you for shopping local. If you have to take it to somebody, you can take it to us. David Tolles Auto Pro.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
Our thanks to David Tolles Auto Pro, longtime sponsor here of the Cable 10 Game of the Week. There's a spirit stick for Frankfort High. Before that, you saw Jordan Blythe. Gage Richardson with the basketball right now. We got a new player into the game. This is Carson Walls. Richardson will shoot the three now, and it rattles around.
That's
but
what
it
we call
does
the
fall
shooter's
in.
touch.
Carson Walls, number 2, is a senior for Great Crossing. Godfrey with the rebound. Walls over to Richardson. Walls will take the three. Missed. And that's Moreno, and he can't keep a hold of it.
Pretty good dribbling by Blythe. He went through 3 Warhawk defenders.
They're going to get Moreno, I think, with a foul. No, they're going to call Godfrey with the personal. 2 team fouls now. And that's 5 seconds, folks. Turnover by the Panthers. Couldn't get the ball in. Carson Walls inbounds to Richardson. Gage walks it across midcourt with a 5-point lead. Into Moreno. And
Getting a little, I don't know if we call it an altercation yet, but a verbal transaction between
yes.
our referee there. I thought that was inbound on that first bounce. Don't quite see it on this shot there, but
yeah, let's look at it here. Did it go out of bounds? I mean,
that's
good.
good.
Still inbounds.
Yeah, that's Frankfurt's got it now. But yeah, Carter Gilbert just, I think, asked, like, are you sure? That was pretty good in, and then the referee gave him a little talking to after that.
Double dribble off Hack. Frankfurt High, I mean, they're having a hard time adjusting to the size of this team. I mean, Moreno, you know, you got Godfrey in. I say Moreno's probably about 6'5", Godfrey probably about 6'3". Dawson over 6 feet as well. So Walls with it, goes up hard against Gilbert, puts it in.
Good defense by Gilbert, went straight up. It was just a better shot by Walls.
Just a good effort.
Great Crossing's gone to a 2-3 zone now.
Have they?
Yes. I think. Now you've got me wondering.
Yeah. It might be a triangle in 2. Or a couple of the Great Crossing players didn't get the memo.
Either way, it worked.
That's right. Foul on the floor. Tracy is going to be guilty of it. Fourteen fouls now on the Panthers. Dawson puts it up and in.
Dawson averages 15 points a game, showing some of that versatility in the lane.
Dawson with the rebound. Walls to Moreno. And he draws a foul. I think that's going to be on Gilbert. It's Carter's first foul. 5 team fouls on the Panthers.
Sort of looked like Moreno got caught in no man's land of, do I go up and try to slam this one or lay it in at the front?
He jumped a little early to slam it, I thought. Yep, the 50% free throw shooter hits them both.
Senior Taekwon Stakelin in, number 3 for Great Crossing. He's out guarding Hack up there at the top of your screen.
Ellis will put up a 3, no good. Tracy with the rebound. That time that didn't work.
There's no way to practice against the length of Moreno.
Right.
You know, you can't prepare for it until it's actually there.
Well, you could have one of the coaches stand on the ladder.
Yeah, but the ladder doesn't have movability to reach across the lane back and forth.
What about this? What do you think of this call here?
It's a charge.
Yep, that's a good call.
He's outside of the restricted arc and everything. Not that it matters in high school.
Yeah, that's only when you get to college, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is part of why that's there. That plan to host some college tournaments here.
Yeah. It's a nice gym. It's, by far the nicest gym in the city, I would say. And I can see the Mid-South Conference playing here.
Blythe thought he had one, rattled in and back out.
Adrian Spencer, a senior, into the game for the Panthers. Checks in.
Got a
Gets the
reach-in
ball.
foul on Skierman.
Taekwon Stakelin with the foul.
And with under 3 minutes left here in the second quarter, Hack with an opportunity for the first points for Frankfurt in the quarter.
Missed the
Emphasis
free
on
throw.
the word opportunity.
Both teams now have 5 team fouls. Got the second one, however.
It's worth noting Frankfurt High, we're going to call these unofficial numbers, but this is what my research has shown. Frankfurt High has an enrollment of just a little over 200, playing a Great Crossing team here with close to 1,500.
Yes. That's the thing about high school basketball, which personally I kind of like, is that big and small schools, they all play together. It's another 5-second call. Because really, you need 5 players.
Yeah.
But when you have a school the size of Great Crossing, it's, you can weed out a lot of players to get to the really good guys. Nice pass. Godfrey with the stuff.
The fouls are starting to pile up all of a sudden.
They are. That's going to go against Walls. But that easily could have gone either way. There was a forearm struck out there, too. Burrell back into the game. He was a starter, as you may recall, as Dawson goes to the bench. Freshman for freshman.
Somebody's got to move.
Gilbert. Nice move, but he missed the shot. And that was a pass to no one in particular.
Yeah, that wasn't even one of those that's like, oh, it sailed high. I'm really not sure who he thought was there.
You know, that one cheerleader that got bowled over yesterday?
Nearly made the catch.
That was close to her head. She needs to move or trade with some other cheerleader. Hack puts it up short.
And he may have rolled the ankle just a little bit.
He's gingerly
back
in there. Godfrey over the back of Spencer here, I believe.
Oh, they're going to. Okay, yeah, they are going to call it on Godfrey.
And that's going to be a 1-and-1.
And I believe that'll send Adrian Spencer to the line.
Moreno checks back in as Godfrey goes to the bench with 2 fouls. Here's the ankle roll, folks. He stepped on
you can see it right there.
Burrell's shoe.
That left ankle.
And you know, that'll cause you to put up a shot a little short.
Spencer 3 of 8 from the line on the season. Make it 3 of 9.
Richardson thought about it. Burrell, you should never, kids never try to dribble in between 2 people.
It usually does not end up in your favor. Blythe able to get his own rebound and put back. Pulls this thing back within 10.
Warhawks will sit on it, hold for the last shot. They're up by 10. Had they scored and not turned it over, they would have doubled Frankfort High score. But instead, that was a 4-point turnaround. And there it is. There's Richardson's 3-pointer. Austin heaves it. But we're going to bump out to this exciting play here. Jeremiah Godfrey with the slam home. It's halftime. You're watching high school basketball on Cable 10.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks. 29-16 is your score here at FD Wilkinson Gymnasium. Panthers playing on their home floor, but right now they've not got a good reception, trailing by 13 points.
Well, Frankfort had a good first quarter. Even after letting Great Crossing jump out to an early lead, they fought back, got it to within a bucket, 15-13 after the first, but things sort of went south in the second as Great Crossing won that one 14-3, and it wasn't until Jordan Blythe is able to get a finish. That was a bucket from earlier in the first quarter, but they had one free throw from Hack and one quasi fast break. Yeah, if he got his own rebound and put it back that Blythe had. That was it. That was the scoring for Frankfort in the second quarter. So they're going to have to find some something that works here at halftime. Coach Joyner is going to have to work up a different offensive scheme to try to get some offensive looks because right now the scoring is just very difficult to come by.
All right, we will step aside here for a little bit, and we'll come back with the second half right here on Cable 10.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
Did you know we both have even number birthdays?
Yeah, I suppose we do.
And we both love chocolate cake.
Yeah, we sure do.
And both of our mothers have an S in their name.
Fascinating.
It's like we were meant to be together.
Home and auto. They just go together. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
Whoa, we were both right-handed.
Wow, that can't be a coincidence.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Bob Allen of Frankfort wants to buy your pre-owned vehicle.
Your pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV has never been worth more. And Bob Allen will pay you top dollar.
Bob Allen of Frankfort.
We pay more.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's dealmaker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Welcome back, folks. 41st District basketball action. Clint Goins, Jason Hyatt, and the rest of the Cable 10 crew here with you. We just heard the Battle of the Drum Corps from the two different bands, Great Crossing and Frankfort High School bands. Second half underway. Panthers down by 13. Charlie Ellis with the basketball over to Caleb Hack.
Hack pretty quiet first half, especially considering the game he's coming off of last night where he went for 37.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure TFCA did not have a guy that's 6'5" on the floor.
You know, I was here for that one, and I think you're right.
Floater by Blythe. Leaves it short.
That's not a bad shot, though. That's well within Blythe's wheelhouse to make that. So I'm okay with that possession.
Burrell, Junius Burrell, freshman, with the bucket. Both teams out here with their same starting lineup. Great Crossing, as we mentioned before, starting 4 freshmen and 1 senior.
Good aggressive drive from Hack that time. Unable to get it to go, but they retain possession.
Hack will shoot the 3, but he leaves it short. Nobody blocked him out, though. Nice pass over to Ashton Austin. He can't hit it. Blythe goes in the tall trees, and he can't get it. Dawson with the rebound.
It's almost difficult to explain if you're not, watching it, to see the amount of space that Moreno can cover just to alter or in effect shots. And there's the Blythe drive, and he thinks he's made his move and going to have an open look at the rim, but recovery by Moreno to still put it off the mark.
Skierman misses the first one. There's a look at both coaches. Coach Joyner was near us. Coach Page further away. Skierman missed them both.
The Great Crossing's not a great free throw shooting team, under 60% as a team.
Yeah, that's not a good stat. Ashton Austin with the drive. Gets it over to Hack somehow. Into Gilbert. Gilbert throws it away to Dawson. Should have gone up with the shot.
Yeah, the no-look pass across the middle of the lane is probably not going to work out too well.
It's going to go against Ellis. It's his 3rd foul. He's the only player on either team in what you might call foul trouble. I think he's the first person to pick up his 3rd. Dawson with the free throw.
Looks like Tracy's going to come in for Mr. Ellis.
Tracy had a big night last night, hitting about 3 3-pointers. Both he and Ellis have kind of been somewhat silent tonight. Tracy just a sophomore.
Boy, Great Crossing's got Moreno out there chasing him down.
Yeah. I thought that might be. We've seen 2 5-second calls and thought we might see a 10-second call there, but we didn't. Skierman with the rebound. Blythe kind of forced that shot. Panthers move to a man-to-man defense. Gilbert guarding Moreno. He has the hard job. Knocks it out of bounds.
Gilbert gambled and went for the knockaway. Fortunate to get it, because if he misses that, Moreno catches that, turns around, and goes up for a slam.
You know, Jason, in between the games, I either forgot or didn't know this, but Frankfort High had a really good center last year, a 6'5" center. I thought he graduated.
Oh, no, he's at Woodford County this year.
But he's playing at Woodford County. Yes, he transferred. And Panthers really could have used him. His name escapes me.
Jackson Twombly.
Twombly, that's right. And last year, his game had really progressed from sophomore to junior. He had really come on strong. Ellis back in the game, puts it up, gets a bucket. And Frankfort High calls a timeout. We'll take it as well. This is high school basketball tournament action on Cable 10.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support. Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back. There's a look at the Frankfort High student section. Hey, tomorrow's Wednesday. That means at 10 o'clock you can tune in to Around 10, a show by Frankfort people about Frankfort things. It's on Cable 10, also on Facebook. So if you want to know what's going on around town, give them a call.
Moreno went up for a dunk. I think Hack actually got it from behind before Moreno was able to finish it the second time around.
I guess that's not a travel because Hack touched the ball. Is that why?
Well, I think he lost the handle a little.
Did he lose
if
control?
He had
okay.
just held on to it.
And we've got Coach Page calling a timeout. Warhawks up by 21. We'll take a timeout as well. Back here in just a little bit.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Expree Credit Union. Expree Credit Union wishes all of our local teams a great season. Score $5 for your school while showing your support with a spirited debit card featuring your school's colors and mascot. Who will raise the most? Open an Expree Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
There's a look at Vince Dawson, the leading scorer for Great Crossing, averaging over 15 points a game and 4.5 rebounds. And folks, except for Stearman, these guys are freshmen. Don't forget that. You think they're tough now. You wait till next year.
You think they're tough next year? Wait till the year after that.
Blythe puts it in. And that's going to be miraculously saved by Burrell, but eventually turned over. Ashton Austin with it. Ellis in there. Marino with the rebound. Not sure he left his feet. Skierman to Dawson. Gets the kind roll.
And credit to the Great Crossing defense. They have really put the clamps on. Just 7 points since the first quarter for Frankfort High.
Wow. Carter Gilbert. You know, maybe That's 2 that he's hit. I think it's the only 2 he's attempted.
Yeah.
Maybe he should do more of that.
Can't argue with the numbers.
I didn't know that he was that prolific 3-point shooter.
Well, he's 3 for 15 on the season, so also in the realm of you can't argue with the numbers. He's not.
Yeah, that's
but
just
tonight
20%.
So, you know, hey, if you're hot tonight, go with it.
Yeah. Let him shoot till he misses. Is this a charge or a
Yes,
block?
it is.
It's a charge.
Tracy's really provided some good minutes off the bench for Frankfort High in this one.
He's just a sophomore. Ellis, he'll hit the 3. So 6 quick points by the Panthers, but they still trail by 16. Skierman to Dawson, to Moreno, to Dawson. Carter Gilbert with the rebound.
Austin went with the fake handoff. I think he was
Yeah.
going to see if he could get a quick drive. Here's Gilbert.
Go try it again. Well, you know, I can't blame him for trying one more. I
Hey,
mean,
he's shooting 67% on the night. I mean, right? Nothing wrong with that.
Skierman. And that was Tyquan Stakelin. He's one of the few seniors on this team. Ellis again, this one off the mark.
At this point, though, I think that's probably your best bet if you're Frankfort High. You know, things in and around the rim, it's just not really going to be there. So if you've got a decent look at a 3, let it fly.
20 seconds to go here. And
pretty good little run here to finish things off for Frankfort High. They closed out the third quarter well.
Great crossing, I bet, is unaware of how much time is on the clock. Oh, that was close. I think I would have alley-ooped that to Marino.
Yeah.
He shot it maybe just a second too early. Here's a look at the 2 3-pointers by Frankfort High. One by Gilbert, one by Ellis, but they trail by 16. Back with the final stanza next.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Jake Bonta for Jailer. Re-elect Jake Bonta as your Franklin County Jailer. Paid for by Jake Bonta for Jailer.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
There's Coach Butch Joyner. He's got 8 minutes to get his team 16 points more than the other team.
Clint, in the interest of fair and balanced reporting, I feel like we need to bring attention to the fact that 3-pointer from Carter Gilbert was actually a 2.
Oh, man.
I know it's a bummer, but I noticed on our svelte replays there, when he went up to shoot it, I thought, oh, is his toe on the line? And then I noticed in the background the referee putting the 2 fingers down instead of the 3s up in the air. So Womp womp.
Stakeland for 3. No. We got an over the back. Here it is again. Here it is again.
Oh, shadow only.
There is
That's
space.
clean, but watch the ref behind. Watch the ref. See the 2?
Yep, the ref said it was a 2. The ref closest to him didn't do anything.
Well, I think Coach Joyner probably is going to throw the red flag out on the court.
I think we got the wrong score.
Oh, okay. Can't do that in this?
No. But I guess if they lose by 1, he could protest.
Played under protest. That could have changed everything.
Yes.
You can't put a price on momentum. I mean,
that's true. You can.
No telling.
I was so engaged in your tidbit of information that I didn't see who called timeout. Was it Frankfort High?
Let's go with yes. I think it was Coach Joyner that called for the timeout.
Well, let's see here. Yeah. Great Crossing has 4 timeouts left, and Frankfort only has 3. So numbers seem to indicate.
I can only assume he wanted to discuss, what level of protest they're going to make at the conclusion of this regarding that non-3-point call. There's a good screen from Spencer.
Ellis tracks that pass down, and
that was a bad screen by Austin.
Stuck that leg out. Vince Dawson back in the game. Carson Walls, the senior, wearing number 2. This is Junius Burrell with it now. He's one of the freshmen. Blocking.
Hack gets the blocking call, but he was a half step too slow on making that pass. It could have been 2 points. I mean, he's going to get the foul here, but he's got Blythe, and he just waited a
that
split
call
second.
Could have gone either way. Whole lot of standing around by the Frankfort team there. They say he stepped on the line, Ellis did.
Ellis just trying to make something happen because, like you said, nobody else was moving. So at some point, if you're the guy with the ball, you've got to do the moving to get the defense shifting around. Left his feet, didn't have anywhere to go, stepped on the end line anyways.
I think Great Crossing is in a modified 4 corners. Godfrey with a put in.
He was calling for the alley-oop early in that possession, and Walls didn't see him, so I think he had a little bit of extra hunger in him to go get a bucket there.
Hack is tied up by Burrell, and the arrow points Frankfort High's way.
We're down to 50%.
Well, the fact is that Godfrey just standing there, and the ball hits him in the hands. he thought for sure it would hit iron, but
Gotta
it didn't
catch a little bit of iron.
It didn't make anything. Oh my goodness!
I think Moreno blocked that with his forearm.
Here's another look. And the important thing is he blocked it to a teammate.
Nice controlled block.
Then Gilbert comes down and commits the personal foul. That's 3 on Carter. He's going to check out of the game for a little bit. Great crossing, up 18. Make that 20. Frankfort High is going to really have to stretch out their defense. And great crossing will eventually
watch out.
Take care of that. Here it is. No, he walked. And the thing is, he was going to alley-oop it to who?
I think
Burrell? What is Burrell, 5'6"?
Yeah, he must have thought he had Moreno coming up behind him, and it was going to be showtime. I don't know. That was. They'll either get a laugh out of that later, or he'll get a stern talking to.
We got a foul before the shot.
Needless to say, I don't think Mr. Godfrey's going to put that on his personal highlight reel.
That's blocked by Moreno and stolen away by Blythe.
Yeah, Blythe's not giving it up yet.
And Moreno blocks another one. And you're right, it's just so hard you just can't practice against that, you know.
Yeah, you spend the entire year, you know, with the expectation, you know what you're able to do and not do, and then all of a sudden there's somebody who can just, you know, cover an extra 2 to 3 feet that you're not used to.
Nice bucket there by Carson Walls, double teamed and still able to put it in. And the thing is, this is probably the tallest team they faced all year long.
Yeah, I would think that's probably true.
All right, Frankfort High calls another timeout, trailing now by 22 with 4:20 left. We'll step aside as well. You're watching high school basketball on Cable 10.
FPB knows reliable internet is more important than ever. It lets us work from home, share life with family and friends, and make vital connections online. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program and step up to fast, reliable FPB internet at a savings of up to $30 per month. Learn more about this new opportunity. Visit FPB online today.
Here's a little bit of trivia for you. In 1925, we're watching a block party. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. In 2025, Jason.
Yeah.
Georgetown High School won the state tournament. The Georgetown Wonder Team, they call them. They won the state tournament, and all 5 starters were named All-State. So there you go.
That's pretty good. I thought you were going to say all 5 starters were named George or something. What are the odds?
And hence the name Georgetown. No, that's not. I appreciate the trivia that Mac Yoakum is putting up on the big screens tonight. It's.
The question is how much of it's true and how much of it he's just making up. I mean,
don't know.
We wouldn't know.
No, but he says he's looked it up and he's done his research, and I believe him. I'll have to take his word because, believe it or not, I was not born in 1925 or 55. Dawson tips it in. Spencer keeps it alive. Ellis. Ellis fighting for it, keeps it alive, up to Hack. Hack will lay it in.
Good hustle all around that time. Ellis chasing it down, fighting for it, getting it ahead to Hack for a couple.
My guess is you'll see Adrian Spencer and Charlie Ellis in this game for the rest of the contest since they are seniors. Three-point attempt by Blythe. He sinks it. With the Panthers still down by 19. And I think that's Austin with the foul, maybe?
It looks like that's right.
That's 4 on Ashton Austin, a junior. You know, as a freshman, it's possible he could still grow a little bit. I think I topped out my junior year, maybe sophomore year of high school.
Oh, I mean, look, there's lots of instances of, guys that grow and grow, all the way through high school.
Yeah.
Well, some guys that grow an inch in college.
Yeah, that one guy at Western, whose name I forget, well, he went to Hopkinsville High School, and he got out of high school his senior year. He was 6'11", and then 2 years later he signs with Western after going to a prep school, and now he's 7'4".
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, that's the best local example. Everybody talks about Anthony Davis. That was his thing. Was why is he so good at handling the ball? Well, because he was a point guard growing up. And then he just shot up all of a sudden.
Jamarian Sharp is the Western Kentucky player, and he's 7'5".
Hey, let me give credit to Adrian Spencer right there. He did not. You take your 2. I don't care. I'm not going to bite and let you throw the big alley-oop to Moreno. Like that right there.
Right there. Ellis takes it inside, draws the foul. Greg Crossing will advance to the championship game on Friday night. And this win tonight guarantees them a trip to the region tournament. I'm not sure where the region is going to be at this year. Is it always at Eastern?
It's been at Eastern for as long as I've been covering it.
I think you're right. Franklin County girls, of course, they won their game tonight. They too will advance to the region. But both schools, I'm sure, would like to have a district title. They would rather not accept second place.
Well, and it also matters because it depends on who you play. If you win your district, then you'll play a loser from another district. If you come in second, you'll have to play the winner.
That's right. Steve Page calls timeout to get some of his subs in. Here's the alley-oop. Boom. Another look right there. 3 looks. And the alley-oop dunk.
Boom goes the dynamite.
So we've got a lot of subs here in the game. Carson Wall still in there and Richardson still in there. But Ethan Payne, a senior, wears 31. He's into the game. Jalen Warren, number 4, is a sophomore, checks in. Jamari Mason, another freshman, wearing number 10, checks in. Christian Martin, another freshman, wearing 13. He checks in. And Taekwon Stakeman is also back in the game for this final 1 minute and 15 seconds. That was Stakelin following his own shot, tipping it in. Frankfort High also has some new faces on the floor. Jacob Blackwell, number 4. Handling the ball is Emerson Markham. Behind the back, but he lost control of it. Luke Sweezy also into the game for Frankfort High.
That was Jalen Warren with the finish.
And Thiago Perez, 24. He has the ball now. We saw him a lot earlier on in the season, but we have not seen much of him lately. Ten seconds, and it looks like Great Crossing is just going to dribble it out here. Frankfort High slowly walking back to their bench, and that's your final, 8-0. We'll step aside briefly, then we'll come back with some replay action. This is high school basketball on Cable 10.
Call David Tolles Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Welcome back. Frankfort High ends their season with a 62-38 loss to the Warhawks of Great Crossing High School. We'll wrap this up with some replay action. There's Charlie Ellis getting some points. But Frankfort High had a good year. Had some big wins, but they just ran into a buzzsaw with Great Crossing.
Yeah, it was going to be an uphill battle. You knew that, but a good showing, I thought, for Frankfort High, all in all. Really ran into some difficulties in the middle part of the game. Just had difficult time scoring. But, you know, if you want to compare game to game, they got better in this one compared to what they did earlier in the season. So that's a plus. Obviously, it doesn't do anything for you in the win column. But, you know, all in all, I thought pretty good game for Frankfort High. But this is a quality team in Great Crossing, and it'll be interesting to see with, you know, being so young, what kind of noise they're able to make in the 11th region. That will really be interesting. You know, but they're going to have another matchup in the 41st District first, and they will, of course, play the winner of Franklin County Western Hills, which we will have for you right here on Cable 10 tomorrow night.
All right. For Jason Hyatt, I'm Clint Goins. Thank you all for watching. We remind you, we're back tomorrow night with a doubleheader, and this is the 2-3 seeds going at it. Girls, we've got
Great Crossing and Frankfort High.
Yes, Great Crossing and Frankfort High could be a very good game. And then for the boys' side, we've got Franklin County and Western Hills. Also should be a pretty good game. So come back and join us tomorrow night. Until then, we'll see you at the ball court. Bush Joyner, the coach for Frankfort.